Yo, welcome everyone to a brand new video, and today it's time for WOR, and as you can see, we are at Spa, and the chance of rain is pretty big, and as you can see, it is raining. So this will be interesting. You can see as well at 10 minutes it will be less rain, and 30 minutes will be dry. So just mainly the first couple of laps in Q1 were fully wet. Now this is the end of Q1, and our delta is to a lap we have done earlier this session. You can see how much more time we're gaining. So yeah, this was just basically a one-shot qualifying. Jack West with a 49.7. Our delta is a 51.5, I think. So currently we are going, we're doing a 150 with that delta, but now across the line should be a 49 at least. That's a 0.9, that's P10. So we managed to get we managed to get through to Q2 in P10, so that's nice. Now Q2 was completely dry, and now this is the first run we did. We have validated, but it already was quite a bad lap, to be honest, so it didn't matter too much. Then this is our Q2 lap. Slightly missed the apex there in turn 1, but we did have a better exit. But yeah, the lap itself is not too bad, but I'm making one mistake in the middle sector where I use my overtake button instead of hot lap mode and drain 30% battery, but I will tell you guys later where it is. Now this is the com 5th gear all the way throughout, flat out on that final right hander. Now into this right hander, back to 3rd gear and onto the power. And then on the exit of this corner, you can't see it, but I accidentally press overtake, and you can see the top right, the delta is, I'm getting a loads of time, but it's not the right place to use the battery, so I will have way too little ERS left for the end of this lap now. 5th gear through whatever that's called, turn 14, 15 I think, and now this right hander, and you can see purple middle sector, but now in the top right the delta was 4.5 tenths, and there is not a lot we can do about this, because we don't have any ERS left on this lap, so we've lost over 2 tenths on this straight already. And now we'll see where it come out. It's P9 for now, but then one more car,
fuck off,
and we got kicked out, and you can see it's 3,000ths of a second,
because I accidentally pressed overtake before pool.
With that massive mistake we did, because I think maybe we've gained 1/10 in the middle sector, and we've lost 2 at the end.
Can't believe a blast with battery on the wrong moment.
So it is what it is. We will start P11, which is not too bad. You can see our final sector is a 7.2, and everyone else is doing.
The worst thing is I did not gain it in the middle back. Maybe a 10th, but I'm not more.
So this is Q3. This is Barry on pole position and Kian in P2. Not on the esports grid, I think, but managed to go in P2 here, so that's nice from him. We'll be starting on the hard tires, and away we go. Basically everyone is on hards today, and we are on the inside and hopefully covering off the cars behind, and we did. Now up ahead you can see they are going side by side, so they will lose a little bit of time and then we can get closer to get the slipstream again. Now Philip Preschneider is right behind us, and we have to be careful. He is not gonna go for a move, and you can see he is getting quite close, but doesn't go for a move, and I'm happy with that. Now Jake Benham ahead of us, he lost the position to Jack West, and I think on the exit of this corner we're gonna have a look on the inside, but basically everyone is side by side ahead as well. And now again using the overtake, but don't want to go for a move, just gotta keep it clean for now. But then on this corner in top right you can see we took a warning there already in lap 1, and that's not ideal, so we have to be careful. And now at the end of lap 1 we're gonna have a look down the inside, and there's a car going off as well. That's Istvan Pukki, and he will slot in right behind us. And now we are quite close to Jake Benham on the outside, and then he is kind of defensive, did a fake move, and he slightly outbraked himself, and hit the inside wall. So that's us up another position, up to P9 we go. And now we are right behind Jack West, and I don't know why he was not using, but that gives us the opportunity to go for a move here, and we are on the inside into Lecombe, and that's us up to P8. So we gained 3 positions so far in this race. Now right behind John Evans as we take another warning, and that's 2 warnings already in lap 2. So now we have to be very careful to not get any more warnings. Now it's Alfie Butcher and John Evans side by side. Alfie has been back since a very long time now, esports driver for McLaren, so you guys will see him more often in league races as well. But he already has a 3-second time penalty. We don't know if that's valid or not, but we still want to get past, and these guys have been battling quite hard a couple corners before. So now we're gonna have a look where we can get past. We're going up the inside of John Evans here, using all the battery we have, and that's us up 2 positions there. So we've gained 5 positions in these first 7 laps, which is very nice. Now in lap 10 you can see it's Tom Manley ahead of us, and the cars are battling quite hard, and it's quite bunched up. And then on the exit of this corner we are gonna use our overtake and have a look down the inside of Tom Manley, make a bit of contact, but then we got sent on the grass somehow. I thought that was internet lag or something like that, but then in lap 10 in the final sector there's a car causing a yellow flag, and that means
VSC?
virtual safety car.
That's boxing, right? Surely boxing. No, have to.
So yeah, this means a boxing, and I think everyone is going in. So now with these multiplayer cars is just praying,
this is hoping
that you don't get double stacked. So we will see. And I thought I was gonna follow Brendan, but luckily we have the
DRS disabled?
pit stop after him. So that's us up to P5, and that's quite nice. Now Istvan was over a second behind, so he will lose the DRS for now. He'll probably get back later, but at least he is a bit further behind for that lap. And now in lap 14 I think it's Brendan Lee who's now going for a move and put pressure up ahead. You can see they are going too wide. Brendan almost make it 3 wide there, but he does get past Kian here. And now on the exit of this corner we're using our battery again, having a look up the inside, brake a bit later, and we squeeze ourselves through up to P4. I think Istvan is getting past as well, so Kian I think lost 3 positions there, which is not ill. And now in lap 16, it's very close again. Brendan Lee going for a move on Barry, and maybe this gives us an opportunity as they hook tires there. And now having a look at the outside, but that's not gonna work, making it 3 wide into turn 1. So then slotting in behind Barry. Brendan goes a bit deep, but he still gets a good exit, so we couldn't quite do something there, unfortunately. And now it's Istvan also behind, very close, so we have to try and go for a move and defend against Istvan. And now you can see Brendan, Barry going side by side. Istvan's getting very close, and that gives us the opportunity to go up the inside of Brendan, but we slot in behind him right here. And then again Istvan is getting very close, but we go slightly defensive to make sure he can't go for a move there. So we keep our position for now. And then in lap 17 at the end, again we are closing up to the cars ahead, and it's again Istvan very close behind. And then into this corner, Brendan goes on the inside, we go at the outside, and maybe we can do something here, but we just about couldn't. And now Istvan is gonna try and go for a move, but then into turn 1 we go slightly defensive, and he hits our rear, and also up the inside. You can see this front right, it was on the screen very shortly, but he lost his wing end plate there, hitting my rear, so he should have less pace for the rest of the race now. And I was just hoping that he didn't try and push and go for a move still. But now you can see in the top left, Alfie Butcher is past Istvan, but he's out of the DRS now, over 1 second, and I think the gap will keep increasing over these next few corners as well. And you can see the gap is now 1.6, 1.5 to Nicolas Longuet, and it's lap 21 already. So now I decided to start putting some pressure to the cars ahead and maybe force them into a mistake. And you can see it's Barry getting past Brendan, getting past Thomas Gao, and now we have to get past as well, because I was thinking he probably has less battery now. So again, up the inside into this corner we go, and we get squeezed a little bit there, but then on the exit we are ahead, but into this left-hander Thomas brakes too late and completely got us off the track there. And that doesn't only mean that we lost some time, but also that there is a bigger gap between Thomas and Brendan, so less chance of any chaos to happen at the end of this race, and that's actually what we needed. But unfortunately Barry and Brendan are too far away now, but then on this straight you can see he's flashing, and we are going up the inside. We still have 23% battery left, and then this lap there's only one overtaking opportunity left, and that's at bus stop. So all we have to do now is save as much battery as we can, so we can just use overtake the entire straight at the end of this race. You can also see Nicolas Longuet in P5. He managed to catch back up because of the battling we had, and he might go for a move on Thomas and put some pressure. That's good for us as long as he doesn't get close to us, of course. Now trying to get a good exit out of this corner. Thomas is 4.5 tenths behind now, and we are just using the battery and trying to create the biggest gap possible. And also ahead Brendan is half a second away from Barry, so Brendan can't do anything, and Thomas was too far away, so that means we will finish in P3 after starting P9 in this race. I'll take it. So we can be happy with another podium in WOR, and yeah, overall I think very solid race. Just unfortunate about the penultimate lap with Tamaska, where we lost quite some time. You can see 2 warnings we had at the start of the race, which did not make it easy. But yeah, I'm happy with the race. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.